everybody, this is Ogreboy, and I'm going to be joined by Big D from Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews, and we're going to be reviewing the 1992 movie, The Muppet Christmas Carol. So before I get into my part, I'm going to let him do his part, so take it away, Big D.
Hey everyone, this is Doyle, aka the Big D of Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews, and I'm proud to be part of another review of the Muppet movies with Robbie from Ogreboy 1992, and this time it's the Muppet Christmas Carol. I haven't reviewed this yet. I'm thinking about doing this next month. We'll see, but I think I will. Now, I absolutely think this is a very good movie. This is one of my top 5 favorites of the Muppet movie series. I loved how they did the story, and the Great Gonzo playing Charles Dickens. He and Rizzo are an absolute comic team. Love the performances we got from all the Muppets, and especially Sir Michael Caine as Ebenezer Scrooge. It's definitely a good one. The music's absolutely good, especially the first couple of songs you hear in the movie, which are absolutely classic. But I will say it does have more a good feel, and it ranks up there with some of my favorite takes of A Christmas Carol, along with other great characters like Mr. Magoo or heck, even Barbie. But anyway, The Muppet Christmas Carol is definitely a great Christmas classic in my book, and I like it. Well, actually, I love it for certain reasons. But I think this would be worth looking into. But anyway, thank you again for making me a part of this one, Robbie. I give you a big thumbs up for it, I'll thank you. Until then, this is the Big D saying, see ya.
Thank you, Big D. I'm happy to have you on this video and everything, so thanks for joining me, and I'll go ahead and get on with my part. This one's directed by Brian Henson, who's the son of Jim Henson. It's his directorial debut. I'm not sure how many other ones he's directed since this one, like out of the Muppet franchise. I think he might have done a couple other ones, I'm not sure. But he also directed the movie The Happy Time Murders that I reviewed a couple months ago. That movie was absolutely crazy and totally different from this movie and everything, but it's still a great movie though. Or, not really a great movie, but it was a fun movie. And this one is a really good one. One of the better movies in the Muppet film series. This one just follows the classic story of A Christmas Carol. Ebenezer Scrooge is a bitter old man who gets visited by 3 ghosts and everything, and first is the ghost of Christmas past, then present, then future, and by the time he's done with the experience, he has a new outlook on life and accepts Christmas in his heart and stuff. Pretty typical Christmas Carol story. I mean, it's if you've seen one version, you pretty much know the story anyway. And the big twist on this is that most of the characters besides Mr. Scrooge are Muppets, with the exception of Scrooge's girlfriend that we see in the past and his nephew. I really do like this one a lot, though. It is really entertaining. It has some pretty good musical numbers, although, to be honest, I don't really know most of the names of the songs, but I love a lot of them, especially the one that at the beginning when they're Here Comes Mr. Humbug or something like that. I love that song, and the song that Scrooge sings at the end of the movie is sorry. The song that Scrooge sings at the end of the movie is really good too. I also really like the song that his girlfriend sings in the past. I can't remember the name of it. Something When the Love Has Gone Away or something like that. I really like that song too. I've heard that it wasn't in the theatrical version when the movie came out in theaters. I'm not sure if that's true or not. But I really like that song, and everything. All the Muppet actors do a really good job. This is also the first one without Jim Henson being involved, because it came out after he died and everything. But I think Steve Whitmire was really great as Kermit in this and everything. Like I said, this was a really unique take. I would have liked to see more of these Muppet movies that were based on popular literature. Of course, we get the next one, which is Muppet Treasure Island, and we've had some other ones like the Muppet Wizard of Oz, which I won't be reviewing, at least right now, because I don't have that one. So me and Big D aren't going to be doing that one right now. But I would have liked to see more like this. Maybe Muppets in Wonderland, or different popular stories. I think would have been cool. But this was a really unique take for the Muppet franchise, though, because it is quite a bit different than any of the other movies, because it's more, but it's also a really good adaptation of A Christmas Carol if you've read the book and stuff. Now, it's personally not my favorite version of A Christmas Carol. That one would be probably the Jim Carrey version that came out in 2009. I watch every year. I'll probably be watching it this year. I might review it this year for its 15th anniversary, or its 10th anniversary. But Michael Caine as Ebenezer Scrooge is great, though. He's one of the best versions of Scrooge out there. I love him and Jim Carrey and Albert Finney and Patrick Stewart. All of them were really great as Ebenezer Scrooge in the different versions. And of course the animated version with Tim Curry, I thought Tim Curry was a good Scrooge too. He was just the voice of him, but he did a really good job in that. And of course, if you count Bill Murray in Scrooged, he's great too. But Michael Caine is really good in this movie, though. He has some really good acting performances, and sorry. And he also has some good singing too. I thought he was pretty good at singing in this and everything. So I'd give the Muppet Christmas Carol an 8 out of 10, because I think it is a really good movie. It's not it's not like one of my most favorite versions of Christmas Carol, but I do like it a lot and everything. And I watch it every other year or so and everything. And it's definitely worth checking out if you're a fan of the Muppets and stuff, and if you're a fan of Christmas Carol, then it's definitely worth it. And if you're a fan of Michael Caine, it's worth it. If you're not a fan of any of those, then there's not really anything here for you. But yeah, so anyway, that's my review for the Muppet Christmas Carol. Thank you again, Big D, for joining me on this video, and we'll be doing the Muppet Treasure Island review tomorrow, either later today or tomorrow. But thank you all, and have a good night.
This is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend.
That's enough, guys.
Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because this is the song that doesn't end.
How do I turn you on?